Well, just a few days ago, you probably saw a lot of cars parked along the side of the interstate, parked along the side of the road. Maybe they wouldn't have had that problem if they'd had the proper tires on their car. Right, Brian?
Here to tell us about it is Brian Hayworth with Hayworth Tires.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
So it can make a huge difference, can it, as far as getting through the bad weather?
Huge difference. Obviously, you have to use a little common sense while doing that. But yeah, you would not believe some of the things. And we rolled a couple in our first week here. And that's a regular thing. I mean, because when you start looking at tread depths and tires wore out and traction and, you know, all that stuff, it's a big factor, because I'll have people describe the tire as it's almost new. Well, almost new has got a real broad range of what almost new is, because I go out there and I put my little tread depth indicator on it, and I know what the tire started at, brand new, and if it says 5:30 seconds on it and they said almost new, that's about over half wore out.
Oh, wow.
Because 2:30 seconds is considered replacement time. So we go back to the penny theory and all of that from week one.
And couldn't part of that be that it really could be almost new, except it had too much or too little air in it? Your balance is off, your alignment is off.
You might have one part of it that is 8 or 9:30 seconds, and the other parts are like that.
Okay, but a woman like me comes to buy tires from you. I have no idea what you're just now talking about.
Well, I will tell you that women in the tire buying, coming to retailers like me, has vastly increased over the years.
Okay.
At the end of last year, there's 158 million women in the USA that are potential customers.
Fantastic.
Okay. They do things different than me, obviously. Me and the wife, we got different ways of doing things, and she is more taking the time, looking things through. I'm a little bit more sporadic buy, impulse buy and stuff. I find my women aren't like that. Now, when I look at my women customers I have, of course, we have the younger generation that, you know, they're going to college.
He pointed to me.
I wasn't going to point that out.
Thank you, Brian. You're my favorite customer, by the way.
Thank you. And then we have, you know, the working women that, you know, that make up a big part of our workforce and stuff, and they make major decisions all the time.
That's right.
They're very, very aware of what they're doing. They research stuff tremendously. And then I have my little women. I just love them. They're widowed, and you know, they had come with their husbands.
You looked at me during that one, so.
And one of my all-time favorites is Miss Harry Berry, and she's here in Kingsport and lives over right off Kenmore behind Robinson. And she had come with her husband for years. Well, when he passed away, then she kept that going. And I have this a lot, and they depend on me. You know, they depend on me to tell them. I would never, ever tell them they needed something they didn't need. I would definitely tell them if they needed something they didn't think they needed for their safety and stuff.
And I noticed when we were there a couple of weeks ago, probably 75% of the people in the waiting room were women.
Yeah, it's more than 50% all the time. One thing I like now is when they call, they are more informed. They have an idea of what their sort of general idea they want to go to.
And part of that is because of your website.
Our website's hayworthtire.com. It is, you know, we've had a website for years. This baby right here is state of the art. Now, I have it on the wheel visualizer part right now. And that's, you can go through and put wheels on your vehicle and stuff. But if you go back to the home page, and I'm not sure how the web...
Might take a while. We're in the corner here.
But anyhow, when you just do hayworthtire.com, and there it is. Got the home page on it, and it's got everything. You're supposed to be able to put your tag number in this thing and tell you what tire size you got on it. So
nice.
It's very, very informative. So use that, and then you can go. We're now doing the what's the word? Our social media guru.
Yes.
He wants to be called, what was the title? Marketing something. I mean, there was like some big time.
But that's
So
the
you
way
can check
that
it all out
that's the way they buy
online. Yeah. Right.
tires now. They go through social media.
It's like
Plus-
70%.
Exactly.
You know, it's like huge.
And you've got 3 locations, plus go to Hayworth Tire online and
Hayworth
on
Tire.
Facebook as well,
You
You
right?
have the trust of the community. You have the trust of
Instagram
the
at
women.
Hayworth Tire.
We'll see you next
Instagram.
week.
You're everywhere.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank you, guys.